There's a question, and the question is, if you had to rate your listening performance in life thus far, how many stars would you give yourself? Here's the thing. There's a quote that says, hearing is a gift, but listening is your choice. Do you know that it's over 430 million people worldwide that cannot hear? And whether they were born with it or whether something happened in their life, can no longer receive audio through their ears and understand it. That lets you know that the ability to have conversations is something we have to cherish. Let's be real, right? A lot of people try to give us wisdom. Our instructors try to give us wisdom. Our friends try to give us wisdom, right? Our parents, our guardians try to give us wisdom. But oftentimes we think we know what's best, and contrary to what they're saying. For me, I can't say I was always the best listener. What I can say is back in 2015, I was a certified crash out. Somebody say crash out. I would drink, I would smoke, I would break all type of rules and laws in my city. I would manipulate people, and I would do this on a consistent basis. Now, I had an amazing father, and I still do have an amazing father who told me all the things I needed to do to be successful in life. He didn't just tell me either, he showed me how I needed to go about life. But did I listen? Did I listen? Did I listen? Heck no. Until one of my best friends that same year died and drowned in Myrtle Beach. And in that moment, man, I realized that life is not a game. In that moment, I realized that tomorrow is not promised. In that moment, I realized that I can't just be a hearer of the wisdom around me. I must listen. I have to listen. Now, hear me. I said my best friend in 2015 died. He drowned. And it took a heavy amount of pain in my life for me to straighten up and for me to actually reconsider whether or not I needed to do the things necessary to be great. But the unfortunate part is it took that pain. The unfortunate part is it took that struggle. And I know I'm not the only person that's ever experienced loss. Like, I'm not the only person that's ever experienced a dark time. I'm not the only person that has ever experienced being in a trial or tribulation or some hardship where you had to say, dang, life is tough right now. And so right now, I just want to challenge you that when you are in those moments, you can quiet the noise and find the lesson that the trial and the test is trying to teach you. Now, last Friday at 6:22 a.m., I was working out with my friends, and immediately my phone rings. My wife calls me. I'm like, dang, it's early. I know something's wrong. So as soon as I pick up the phone, I hear my baby girl screaming, crying in the back. It sounded just like that. And for me as a father, as a parent, it broke my heart. I'm like, babe, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? And my wife let me know that since 4:30 a.m. that morning, she's been screaming and crying on and off, and she's saying her stomach hurts, and she doesn't know how to solve it. And so immediately, man, I grab my keys, I get in my whip, I drive almost to my crib, and 5 minutes before I get to my crib, man, my wife texted me, she said, the medicine we was giving her for the cough, the side effect is stomach pain. And I said, dang, free. I was frustrated. Why was I frustrated? I was frustrated because the very thing that was supposed to heal her body was now causing more severe damage in her life. The very thing that was put in her body to help her be at ease was now causing an even more traumatic experience. And then I thought about my life. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Sometimes when I'm trying to escape pain, I'm trying to escape the stress, I'm trying to escape this world that we're in, I'll go to a medication, a social media, to try to use that to not have to think about the things I have in my life. But honestly, and unfortunately, because of my overindulgence, it causes more pain and more damage in my brain. You see, it is scientifically proven that when you overindulge in social media, the anxiety that you're actually running from increases by 2 to 3%. The depression that you're actually running from increases by 4 and 5%. And so the use of social media to try to escape your pain is one of the most negative things we do as humans. And so right now, my thing is social media, but on your page, there's a question. And the question is, man, what unhealthy habits do you go to try to medicate your pain? Make some noise for the instructors. Make some noise for the instructors. Okay, super cool. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Head.
You gotta do it too.
Ears. Knees. Butt. Feet. Head. Back. Feet. Cup. Oh. Okay, we're moving on to the next round. All righty. What school are you representing, sir?
What? Sumter High.
Sumter High, make some noise. What school do you represent?
Crestwood.
Crestwood, make some noise. Oh, that's low. What school do you represent?
Lakewood.
Lakewood, make some noise. What school do you represent?
The C.A. Johnson.
C.A. Johnson, make some noise. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, are you guys ready? Everybody ready?
We're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, nose, ears, head, cup. Oh! All right, the top winners, we're not over yet. All right, quick question. If you think he's gonna win, make some noise. If you think he's gonna win, make some noise. Okay, we might have a favorite. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Head, shoulders, knees. Hold up, pause. You don't look like you have the okay, there we go. I just want to make sure you got a fair chance. There we go. All right, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Head, shoulders, feet, knees, back, cup. Oh! Make some noise for the winner!
Wayne Cowles is the guy.
He was amazing.
Everybody needs to hear for how amazing he is.
Words that he brought today is very powerful.
He was phenomenal.
He made me a better man, honestly.
I would be the best student in my classroom. I will. I would be the best version of myself.
I will.
I recommend to Wayne Cowles to come to your school, to talk to your student population, to motivate them, get them engaged.
I don't know how to describe it, but he could connect to the audience, and I liked it.
If you're looking for somebody to come and transform the lives of middle school, high school students, Wayne Cowles is the guy.
We want him to come back and speak to the whole entire district, not just one school. We want all schools to hear him, and all administrators, teachers, parents, scholars. Everybody needs to hear for how amazing he is.
And so you must ask yourself in this moment, when people think about you, what is associated with your name? How do you want to be remembered? What type of legacy do you want to leave here at this school?